The Democratic and Republican candidates are on to New Hampshire and focused on next week's primary as they battle for the presidential nomination. Democrat Hillary Clinton and Republican Ted Cruz were declared the winner in last night's Iowa caucus. Our Andy Mattison joins us now with a look at what's next for the candidates. Andy?
Good evening, Olivia. It's been months of campaigning and polling. Now it's time to cast ballots, and now it's time to see who has got the momentum going forward and going into next week's primary in New Hampshire. A big win for Republican Ted Cruz.
Breathing a big sigh of relief.
And a close victory for Democrat Hillary Clinton.
It certainly gives her some momentum, but there's also the expectations game. And Sanders, I think, can make some play off of having beaten expectations a little bit.
Last night's Iowa caucus, the first votes cast in the presidential primary season. The Democratic race is now down to 2 candidates. And on the Republican side, Cruz finished first, Donald Trump second, and Marco Rubio third.
Senator Rubio, who did much in terms of the expectations game, did much better than expected. So I think he in particular goes into New Hampshire with some momentum.
So what does this mean for New Hampshire? One expert we spoke with says next week's primary is very important to the Republican race.
New Hampshire becomes a must-win for Donald Trump. He's got a significant lead, but a lot can change in 7 or 8 days politically.
Glota says the primary is also important for Jeb Bush, John Kasich, and Chris Christie after a poor showing in Iowa. And this is only the beginning.
People are really excited, but I really equate it to maybe the first 10 minutes of a football game. There's a long ways to go, and I think Super Tuesday is going to be the indicator of both the winners and the losers, and it will separate the top from the bottom.
Well, speaking of the bottom, 2 candidates that ended their campaigns last night. On the GOP side, Mike Huckabee suspended his presidential campaign, and for the Democrats, Martin O'Malley ended his campaign now. And of course, all eyes are on New Hampshire the primary is next Tuesday. Also, all eyes on the weather as well. It could impact the Tuesday primary. Olivia, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Andy, thank you.